Morning, my friends. Jim Parker, God Stay USA. Tomorrow's a big day here in the United States. Tomorrow's election day. Kind of hoping to just give you all a quick reminder of how important it is to vote, how important it is to pay attention to the candidates that we're putting in office, how important it is to know where you want your country to be. Our vote tomorrow, 2 days from now, it's going to make a big difference, believe it or not. Even though the candidates won't take office till after the first of the year, things will change in the different sectors that we're voting for. Once they know who's the majority, who's the minority, that whole deal. You all know how that goes on. The title today is called Where Would You Like to See the U.S.A. 2 days from now? And that is all about our vote tomorrow. Our vote that we are blessed to have in who runs our country, who's put in charge, who's the lawmakers, who's the decision makers. We all have a say in that. Soldiers have died in this country fighting for the rights of the peoples to vote. The amendments and the Constitution was put into place so that people had the right to vote. Up until recently, when I say recently, I mean, in the past 60 years, women got the right to vote, and African Americans got the right to vote, and people died for that. That's why I believe in at God Stay USA, we believe that you need to invoke those rights. If you have a candidate that you're not sure about and you say, well, I don't like either one of them, or I don't like any three of them, get out and vote anyway. Pick out the one that you do like, even if it's the one you like the most out of the one you like the least. If you don't vote, there's a good chance that the candidate that you really didn't want is going to get into the office. And then you're as much to blame, I'm as much to blame for putting that candidate there. And I guess we need to keep our complaints to ourselves, whether we vote for somebody, they don't do what they say they're going to do, or we vote for somebody on promises that they aren't able to keep. Whichever way it goes, we still have a responsibility to vote. The business name is God Stay USA. Of course, I'm going to be, Jim Parker personally, I'm going to be looking at who is going to drive this country in the most righteous or God-approving way. Who believes in God? What candidate am I going to put in, or at least have a chance to put in that may be a God-fearing, believing candidate? That's the way I choose to vote. Some of us are going to choose to vote for who's better for our finances, and we all have our choices. Praise God, we have freedoms in this country. There are countries that have leaders that they don't have a choice on who's put into place. And believe it or not, there are countries that don't have a choice on who's getting put into place, that our country is sending our soldiers to fight so that those people can have their freedoms. We already have those freedoms. Let's use our freedoms while we have them. If you can get on a computer, you can look up your candidates. We happen to get, here where I live, a sample ballot. Gives all the names, and I get to look them up tomorrow before I go. I get to spend a little time on a computer today, or as I have previously, and found out a little bit about the candidates. So when I walk in tomorrow, I'll know who I'm voting for. You can vote your party line. You don't have to vote your party line. That's your choice, your freedoms. But voting, voting is the most important thing that we can do tomorrow. Check your candidate's track record. Was he or her wishy-washy in her thoughts? What do you feel about immigration? What do you feel about saving your forestry? What do you feel about how things were handled with the Ebola? I mean, there's just so many things that we have to think about that is going to be how the future of this country, our wonderful and blessed USA, is going to be in the future. Please, friends, vote. Pay attention to who you're voting for. And always pray for the leaders in this nation that God, who has blessed us for so long, will continue to bless us. Check us out, friends, at God Stay USA on Facebook. Visit our store at godstayusa.biz. Have a blessed day. Have a double blessed day tomorrow at the voting booth. God bless America. Thank you.